Hi guys, I'm Giada, and I am Luigi De Laurentiis' cousin, and I'm going to teach you how to make gnocchi alla sorrentina. Well, at least I'm your coach today for making gnocchi alla sorrentina. And what I'm doing now is something actually that I learned to do when I was a really young kid from my grandfather Dino. And you take a can of San Marzano tomatoes and you just kind of break them up with your hands. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying not to cover up my beautiful jersey here with tomato. But here we go. So have fun with this. And you can do this with your family, you can do this by yourself, you can do it with your girlfriend, whatever, your kids, but you basically take the tomatoes and just break them up. Just kind of feel them and break them all up. So we're gonna make a little pomodoro with a Parmesan cheese rind, which is sort of my secret ingredient to a great pomodoro. All right, so here we go. We've got the tomatoes. We're gonna dump them in the pan. Great. Now, we're gonna cook those with a red onion that I peeled and cut in half. You can use a regular onion if you want. I like the red onion because it makes the sauce a little bit sweeter. And a whole carrot, peeled and cut. Put it right in there. And some basil, fresh basil. And of course, the secret ingredient, Parmigiano rind. So Parmigiano Reggiano rind, right? Leftovers, stick it right in here, and it kind of melts in the sauce. We're also gonna add some salt right over the top. And un po' di olio, olive oil, right over the top. About, I don't know, as much as you want actually. The olive oil just adds lots of sort of rich flavor. We're gonna take the lid and cover it. Let it cook for 45 minutes until it tastes like Parmesan cheese and it is delicious. Then we'll throw the gnocchi on top. Okay guys, the pomodoro is ready. There we go, see it cooks down. We're gonna take the basil out, or you could leave the basil in. The carrots come out, the onion comes out, the Parmigiano comes out. Let's see, let's take that onion out. Okay. And if you like it, you could leave it in too. And here we go. Take this out. I actually like to eat it personally, but we take it out. Okay. Then I take some pre-bought at the grocery store. They make gnocchi here. So just buy the pre-made gnocchi. You don't even have to do anything to them. You don't have to cook them. They're gonna cook in the sauce. So just take the box of pre-made gnocchi. Makes life a lot faster and easier. Break them up. There we go. And toss them with the sauce, with the pomodoro, okay? Very easy. It's pretty easy, I think. I think the toughest thing about this dish is making the pomodoro. But I have faith that you guys can handle a little pomodoro. Okay, break up those lumps. Perfect. Now, more Parmigiano. I guess the secret to this dish is the more Parmigiano you add, the more flavor it's gonna get. So grate some fresh Parmigiano right over the top of it. And grate and grate and grate and grate. And then we toss that, mix it all together. The more cheese, the better. Okay, then we top with mozzarella. So shred some mozzarella over the top so we can get a nice cheesy crust on the top of the sorrentina. There we go. And you know it, more Parmigiano over the top. There we go. So we get a nice cheesy and salty bite on top of the gnocchi. Okay, I'm gonna pop it in the oven. We're gonna let the cheese melt over the top, and then the sorrentina is done. Let's go to the oven. Ah-ha-ha! It smells so good, and look at that. The cheese is melted, there's a nice crust. You wanna get a nice crust, just like that, boys. All right, guys, it's your turn. Let's see what you can do with that oven. Forza Azzurri!